Next, we look at a homegrown entrepreneur making the world's only directional control bobber.
Steering your bait gives you quite an advantage.
Now that's pretty cool. Stay tuned, it's all coming up next on STO.
Today on Outdoors Ohio, you know the old saw about building a better mousetrap. Well, we've got a better mousetrap, but it's a float, a bobber, and it's called the bullet bobber. This is what it looks like. Paul Lieb, the inventor, he's from Norton, Ohio, and he's brought some down. We've been fishing with him, having a great time, catching a lot of fish. But the bullet bobber is a very unique bobber. Paul, we take a look at the bullet bobber. It's kind of fluted. It's got two different colors on the sides, nice bright orange and a nice bright green. Now, the configuration of the bobber, what does it do for me?
Well, you've got a green keel and an orange keel. One of those keels is always in the water.
Now, when you're retrieving, it'll run away from you, just like a planer board. And then if you twitch your rod, it'll turn around.
But fishing rivers, yeah, being able to go where you want downstream without having to recast, that was my primary motive in inventing this, but it's turned into a lot more than that.
Of course, now it's all over the country. Fishermen from all around America are using bullet bobbers, and they're using it for walleye, bass, panfish, catfish, whatever you can think of. But the bullet bobber really seems to have an application that no other float does.
There's no other float that gives you any directional control. That's what the patent is. The patent title is a planing float with lateral direction control.
That's a pretty neat way of saying it goes back and forth. I like that.
That's lawyerese, yeah.
Goes right back and forth, covers an awful lot of ground or water. And of course, the configuration of the bullet bobber, it's really easy to adjust lines so you can go from fishing 3 or 4 feet deep to 8, 9 feet deep in just a heartbeat, just by adjusting your bullet bobber on the line.
I think he's tired. It's a crappie, a big crappie.
Boy, those crappie in this pond are really colorful. They've got a lot of black crappie in here. Let's see if that's another of the black ones. Oh yeah. Well, one of the great things about the bullet bobber is that you cover so much water. We're pond fishing today, and we can cover a lot of shoreline. If we've got a little bit of structure, we can run it back and forth throughout that structure.